Hey everyone, welcome back. Knowing when to refer a client to a tax attorney is one of the most important skills a preparer can have. It protects your client, it protects you, and frankly, it makes you look more competent because you're demonstrating that you understand the limits of your role. Here are the situations where you should pick up the phone. IRS audits. If your client gets an audit notice, the response needs to be handled by someone with representation authority and experience with the examination process. As a PTIN only preparer, your representation rights are limited to returns you personally prepared, and even then, an audit involves strategy, documentation, and negotiation that goes beyond preparation skills. Tax debt and collections is another area you should watch out for. If your client owes back taxes, has a lien or levy, or is dealing with a revenue officer, they need a resolution professional. This is not return preparation. This is legal and administrative work that involves negotiating with the IRS, evaluating options like installment agreements, offers and compromise, or currently non-collectible status, and protecting the client's rights throughout the process. Criminal tax exposure is another one. If a client tells you something that suggests tax fraud, evasion, or willful failure to file, stop. Don't prepare the return. Don't give advice. The client needs an attorney, specifically a tax attorney, before they do anything else. This is attorney-client privilege territory, and a preparer cannot offer that protection. Trust fund recovery penalties is another one. If a business owner has failed to remit payroll taxes, the IRS can assess the trust fund recovery penalty personally against the business owner and potentially other responsible individuals in the company. This is a serious legal matter. Innocent spouse claims is another one. If a client was married, filed jointly, and now owes taxes because of something their spouse did, they may have an innocent spouse defense. That's a legal claim with specific requirements and deadlines. State tax disputes as well. Many state tax agencies have their own collection and hearing procedures that are different from the IRS. If a client is dealing with a state tax controversy, they likely need someone who specializes in that area. The bottom line, when the situation involves legal risk, legal rights, or legal strategy, it's time to refer. You're not losing a client. You're gaining their trust by being honest about what you can and cannot do. At MuseSpring, we train preparers specifically on how to identify these situations and how to make effective referrals. Check us out at MuseSpring.com. And as a quick reminder, everything on this channel is educational and provided through MuseSpring for informational purposes only. So as always, if you have a specific legal or tax question, talk to a qualified professional about your situation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.